Sons of the Primarchs. The Age of Strife was mankind's darkest hour, during which the light of civilization was almost extinguished. It was at this time that the Emperor arose on Terra with a grand scheme to save humanity. Using arcane science, he created 20 beings of incredible power, known as the Primarchs. They were born to march at their father's side as he bestrode the stars to reunite the human race. However, the nascent Primarchs were plucked from the Emperor's laboratory by dark forces and scattered across space. Undefeated, the Emperor used the Primarchs' genetic records to create the Space Marine Legions, vast hosts of post-human warriors with whom he would attempt to conquer the galaxy. Striking out from Terra at the head of this mighty assemblage, the Emperor began the Great Crusade. For over 2 centuries, humanity's righteous warriors swept across the stars. None could stand before the fury of the legions Astartes, and humanity's scattered enclaves were swiftly reunited beneath the banner of the Imperial Truth. As the Emperor's armies pushed out into the void, they rediscovered their lost Primarchs. Each was given command of the legion his genes had created, joining the fight at his father's side. Unstoppable, the Great Crusade fought its way to the furthest reaches of the galaxy, and it seems as though a golden age of humanity was at hand. Then came betrayal. Horus, the War Master, Primarch of the Lunar Wolves, and favoured son of the Emperor, turned traitor. Seduced by the whispers of the Chaos Gods, Horus rebelled against the Imperium. Worse, he convinced fully half of the Primarchs to turn their legions against the Emperor. The ruinous civil war that followed has become known as the Horus Heresy. Many records from this time were lost, and much has become clouded by myth and allegory. What is certain is that after a long and destructive war that all but tore the Imperium apart, Horus struck at Terra itself. There he laid siege to the Emperor's palace. The battle was cataclysmic in its intensity. Entire legions of space marines, colossal titans, and demonic horrors fighting amidst the flames of a dying empire. Despite the Loyalists' best efforts, it seemed as though Horus's forces would be triumphant, until, inexplicably, the shields of the War Master's orbiting battle barge, the Vengeful Spirit, were lowered. Seizing this last chance for victory, the Emperor teleported aboard the traitor flagship with the most powerful of his surviving followers. A desperate battle followed, in which Sanguinius, Primarch of the Blood Angels, was killed by Horus. The Emperor too was crippled by the demonically empowered War Master, but he slew his treacherous son in return. With Horus dead, the traitors fled in disarray. They left behind them an Imperium on the brink of annihilation. The Emperor, wounded and to death, was forced to retreat to the life-sustaining machine known as the Golden Throne. It would thus fall to his surviving sons to salvage his war-torn realm and stave off the ever-increasing threat of chaos.